I've done chicks on sticks kind of throughout my entire childhood. I remember coming out as a kid dressed up in all pink and the full costume and just doing the little loop. And then as I got older, like in high school, there was a chunk of time where there's a bunch of women in their like 40s and 50s who are very competitive. So I'd come out and I'd be racing. It'd be like me and my mom and a couple of her friends all duking it out. So yeah, it's always been a fun community event. She never organized it, but always raced in it. Skiing was always like one of her passion things. She started skiing in high school back in Minnesota and then went to college in Montana and skied there. And then when she moved out here, started skiing and got involved with the Nordic team probably around the time I started, so like 2005. And then slowly got more and more involved and then coached for a number of years and continued coaching even after I was out of the program. She was really just a wonderful person and really loved her community and was always putting in more work for her community. She, even up until the end, even when she was in the hospital, she was like thinking about fundraisers for the ski team and different things like that. So she really just like cared about finding the community. She also just like loved the kids. Her favorite group to coach was always the middle schoolers because they were at the point where they weren't super serious about racing yet, but they had a lot of enthusiasm. And she just like really loved that youthful enthusiasm. The costuming is a big part of it. I feel like this is the only pink thing I could find, so I feel like I failed a little bit with costuming today. But yeah, it's always, fun event. Everyone gets dressed up for it. It's about a 4-kilometer loop and it goes out along the canal and then you get like a nice view up to Sleeping Lady on a clear day, and then it goes down and like along the river, meanders by the river, and then loops back up here to this meadow that we're in. So my first time when I was like 7 or 8, it was a big deal for me to be able to come and ski the entire front loop and the entire back loop. And so now that this is a trail dedicated to that, super special. And then I also have a necklace that Siri Healy, who's also local, I have a Sleeping Lady necklace that my mom gave me when I graduated high school that I've always worn. And so Sleeping Lady's always been a special thing. I've connected with her. So now that there's a trail back here and a bench looking up at Sleeping Lady, that it's really special for me.